Doc Brown, I want to time travel into the past so I can review games that haven't even been released yet.
Great Scott!
1992 was a very different time. For starters, it was still possible to shock people. These days, most people using the internet see 4 different pictures of decapitated corpses fucking zoo animals before they've finished their morning coffee. But the early 90s was a more innocent time. Another difference was that one-on-one fighting games were at the top of the list of video game genres. These two things threw the original Mortal Kombat game into news headlines with shock, horror, comic video game animated violence. The one-on-one fighting genre may not quite be dead, but it sure don't smell too good these days. But a few of the giants, such as Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, and Clay Fighter, are still chugging along. And so too is the Mortal Kombat series, with the 9th MK game logically called Mortal Kombat. I mean, that just fucks everything up. Now they have to call the next game Mortal Kombat 2, and that's just bound to continue to confuse everybody. Anyway, fans of the series will find pretty comfortable territory here. The famous fatalities are back, and more elaborate than ever in an attempt to keep up with the times. For example, if Scorpion beats an opponent, he can jump in a car, drive to the opponent's mother's house, gut her, then flay her alive, wear her skin, return to the opponent, offer them a cookie which the opponent accepts, thinking it's their own mother. They eat the cookie, which contains laxatives and razor blades, which makes them shit out all of their internal organs, which Scorpion attaches to an elaborate medieval-based torture rack, which he then uses to pull their limbs off one by one. Then he kicks them in the balls. Unfortunately for Mortal Kombat, these days you can see more extreme violence on an itchy and scratchy cartoon, and this game is unlikely to make headlines outside of Jack Thompson's diseased mind. Everything else is also very familiar. There are all your favourite characters: Raiden, Sub-Zero, Mylena, Kratos from God of War. Yes, crossovers are very popular in fighting games at the moment, and Mortal Kombat is looking to push this trend even further with their next title, Super Mortal Smash Combat Brothers 2. Overall, this game fits snugly, like a comfortable old shoe. The problem is that it hasn't really moved with the times. People who are into torture porn can simply get a DVD of the Saw movies or Hostel, I Spit on Your Grave, etc., and simply skip forward to footage of someone having their dick nailed to a wooden board without having to win a fight and then memorize a sequence of 10 button presses to get there. But there's something nice and familiar about that old voice saying, "Finish him." No. "Finish him." No, I can't do it. One more try.
Finish him.
There we go. So, that's all good.
Flawless victory.